Hello, second graders. Welcome to the art room. I wished you were all here, but since we can do this lesson at home, I'm going to have you looking for supplies at home before you start the lesson. We're going to be building a Mod Podge. I've got a picture. I found this idea in one of my art books, and I thought it would be something you would have a lot of fun building. And maybe after you make the first one, you're going to be able to make a whole village and see how many you can make. You start off by literally cutting 12 pieces that are 2 inches by 4 inches and make a little stack of little folded paper like this. Then all you do is things we've been doing in school. You're going to take the entire pile and you're going to fold it in half, like here, lengthwise, and you're going to fold every one. You have 12 pieces, so you're going to fold each piece and make 12 pieces to have all ready when you start gluing. So I'm going to fold some to start it again. I've got my one that I started a little earlier this morning. Okay, so you're folding like that. Then what you're going to do is you're going to take them and put them down, take 4, and you're going to take your glue. You can either use the white glue or a glue stick. And you're going to start by gluing the side that's on the table. And I'm going to put this one right next to it like this, and my outsides are standing up. You look, so I'm making, the outside is standing up. I'm going to put some glue on another one. Seems like it might be a little complicated, but once you do one, you're going to see how easy it is. So I'm going to do that. I'm going to put it so that I've just got a first base of my house right here. So what I've got is 4 of the pieces in a square that's standing like that. You can see where it's going to lead to. Look at here, what I've got that's going to continue it. I'm going to take the next 4 pieces and I'm going to put them on the outside, and I'm going to put them in the corners. So I'm going to stand them up, hold it for a second, and start again. This is why we have them all pre-folded instead of waiting like what I'm doing now. So then you put the 4 corners. So here's my first part. So I've got, this is where we are leading to. You've got your first, now I've got my 4 pieces there. Then I'm going to repeat what I did for the first and make the top, and I'm going to glue that over. I'm going to put glue on the edges of my legs, and I'm going to glue right on the top of that, and it makes a cube. So you're going to learn something else today too about the cube you're making is going to be the base for your house. So when you take your house, you take a piece of paper or a box or something to build your start of your village in, that'll give you a base to make it on there. And then if you just take a piece of paper, I made it a little stronger by folding it in half. I could glue it, and look what happens when I put my roof on. I'll probably glue that, or I'll staple it, or I'll tape it. I'll make it easy for you. And then you start thinking about, out here you can make a flower garden, you can make other things, you can take pieces of paper, doing that same folding technique. We can glue one side down and you can make them into things. You can cut things out of your magazines and you can add that to it. So you can add things from magazines to put in your pictures and cut out pieces, maybe animals or sky and things as you add things, trees. We could turn and then I love coffee cup holders. These make great pieces for trees. So if I was going to make a tree, I might cut, this is going to be a short tree. I might cut a piece off. I'm going to do a little bending again so that I have a flap at the bottom. I'm going to put some glue on it. And this is going to be when I start my village, my whole yard on this one. There's my base of my tree. I'm going to give it some time to dry before I start adding branches. But then I can just cut out strips, pieces for branches on it, and I can start making my tree taller by starting to add branches. I'm going to press for a few minutes like we always do in class to make branches come up and branches come over. The pictures in magazines that have green can be added. In fact, you'll probably find in some of your magazines actually green tops of trees that you can even add. And then you can start adding those pieces. So you can see another good thing about this lesson is when you're through, you're going to be washing your hands again because you're going to have glue all over them. So you'll have fun with this lesson too. But make them so that you take your time, build a little bit on it, come back, let the glue set, and have fun making this for your little village. And then again, you can make them different sizes. If you want something taller as you build, you can even make a second one and stack it on top and start with a two-story structure. So that'll be a lot of fun for you. Have fun with this project. I'll be excited to see them. Take pictures for me when we get back to school.